Does NATO have the right to defend Greenland if the United States tried to take it by force? Let's break it down. First, Greenland is not an independent country. It is a self-governing territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. Denmark is a founding member of NATO, officially known as the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Because Greenland is part of Danish territory, it falls under Denmark's defense agreements, including NATO protection. Now let's talk about Article 5 of the NATO Treaty. Article 5 says that if one NATO member is attacked, it is considered an attack on all members. This means allies are expected to assist the country that was attacked. So, legally speaking, if any foreign country attacked Greenland, Denmark could invoke Article 5, and NATO members would be expected to respond. But here's where things get complicated. The United States is also a NATO member. NATO was created to defend against external threats, not to handle wars between its own members. If the US hypothetically attacked Greenland, Denmark could technically argue that Article 5 applies. However, there is no precedent for NATO members fighting against another NATO member. This would create a massive crisis inside the alliance. Other NATO countries would have to decide whether to defend Denmark against the United States, the alliance's most powerful military member, or try to resolve the situation politically. It could potentially fracture or even collapse the alliance. From an international law perspective, the UN Charter prohibits countries from using force to take territory from another state unless it is self-defense or approved by the UN Security Council. A forced takeover of Greenland would likely violate international law animation and scene